It's raining, it's pouring, but so is my money. It's really pouring in. We're at $107,000. Welcome back to Big Ambitions. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. We're gonna do a little custom delivery stuff. Like, I don't have the delivery driver ready and stuff yet. He's not ready, but if I was to pull my own little car into here, you know, if I was to do something like that, well, then I would be able to load this vehicle instead. I will be my own delivery driver today is what I mean to say. So I'm going to take this flatbed. We're going to go all the way over back here because I have had the books delivered. They are here. They are delivered. So I'm going to grab the youth novel. Just maybe 2 boxes of the youth novels. That's fine. Let's do the picture books. We'll grab 2 boxes of those. Why are these different sizes? It's not how that's supposed. Oh, do not do that. No, put that back. This one. That's weird that that's only 4. Oh, well, I mean, I did order like an irregular number, right? So like they're in 90 per box, but if I ordered partial box, then that's why that happened. Okay. I want full boxes. So 90, that's good. So it's 180 of each book. I think that's probably pretty good. That's going to be my youth, my younger kids, my kids bookstore. Okay. And then we'll have our, let's say, regular novels. So we'll go 2 boxes of that, and we can say the limited edition ones will go in there. Okay. So we're going to get our bookstore started, even though we don't really have the delivery driver ready yet, but that's okay. So we'll add this to the storage of my car, and we'll just park this, and we'll get back on the road. And we'll deliver it to our stores. Now, I don't know which books are going to be, best. I don't know which books are going to sell the best. And also because I'm thinking about just having more shelves in there anyway, just because the store's kind of empty. But the other thing I can do, which I don't actually have the cheap gifts yet, I guess I can go to the wholesaler for that. I think that's still an option, right? Going wholesaler for cheap gifts? It should be. Let's see. Do you have cheap gifts? Yeah, right here. So we could do that. Cheap gifts, maybe flowers, right? We could start combining, multi-purpose stores. That kind of thing is still good. We could sell sodas there, maybe coffee, umbrellas, right? We could do those types of things. Umbrellas are just, I think they're, I don't know, they're overrated, man. Just get wet. It's fine. All right, so that's the game plan today, is get our bookstores open and also get our delivery driver in his seat in the truck. Now, he gets training every day until he is a high enough level to drive the big rig. And if I had gotten a smaller vehicle, like a smaller truck or something, like I got one of these little Sprinter vans or one of these, like, ups trucks things. If I would have done one of those. Wait a minute. Nope, I'm on the right street, right? No, I'm not. It's always 5th Street. My hair care place is on 4th Street, so I just, like, autopilot go to 4th Street right now, and the other stuff is on 5th. It's fine. So if for some reason, the bookstores aren't really working out having 3 of them, then I'll just go ahead and, combine it and have 2 of them instead. 3 books of each in each store, and then, gift shop kind of things with that. And then I'll turn the other one into an electronics store. And then I would like to get some earbuds, because if you go up here, where your portrait is, and you click this little thing here, you got 2 things here that can happen. Okay. If you have an umbrella, you can, have that showing or not showing. And if you've got headphones, you can have that showing or not showing. And like, if I have headphones on, then the music just keeps playing regardless of whether I'm in the car or not. And I kind of like that. Maybe not. Maybe it's, it's great to hear the rain and stuff too. I like that as well. But let's go to the novels. I have a feeling like, novels and stuff will be in this store, I would think. So we'll put this there. Small little bookshelf with novels. There we go. The camera is installed here, so I do want to see. This is 10 5th Avenue. So 10 5th Avenue. It's not a business yet. We have to turn it into a bookstore, so it's fine. It's fine. As far as names go, oops. Let's get the hand cart. As far as names go for the bookstores, since they're all kind of the same thing, kind of the same stretch, You know, I was kind of thinking something along the lines of, you know, like the name of a book or the name of a story or something like that, and then having page 1, page 2, page 3, like for the naming convention for it. But I don't know if that's even, you know, something I should explore or not. So these can go on the shelves. Again, this is a very small store, very small. But that's going to take care of our book novels and limited edition books. Okay, and then we can go to manage this one. We'll take the youth novels and picture books, and I feel like the kids' books are probably going to have a big thing too. Maybe what I'll do is put the lower volume stuff in the other store, so like the limited edition stuff will move over with technical manuals. Maybe motivational books will go in novels. You know, I'm trying to figure out the theme that I'd want to have. It doesn't matter, of course, but, you know, from a roleplay perspective, from a, you know, trying to tell a story perspective, it kind of does for me anyway. Like, which books do you put together? I feel like the picture books and the youth novels make a lot of sense. That one's pretty easy. The other ones are maybe not so straightforward as far as what theme to use. But, you know, regardless, we got some books delivered here now. And I could do this, got to do this manually, but it'd be a lot easier to do this kind of stuff if I had a bigger vehicle, okay? Now, in order to make the deliveries that I need to have, if I take a look at Cool Cuts, I swear, next video, this will be named, okay? Sorry, just recording ahead of time. This will be named next video, I promise. We are looking at a stock count for hair care products of 470, which is good. The deliveries that are coming here, we're going to drop 2,000 hair care product off in the stock. So that's a lot. I think our shelves can handle it, but that's $34,000. So with that delivery, plus the delivery that's coming in from our purchasing agents, that's 10,000 plus 87, so 97K. So like we need like $125,000 on Monday morning, right? So like I can't afford to buy a vehicle yet. I want to buy a bigger vehicle. None of it. I'd like to buy my none of it. I love the storage space. I love the speed, the handling, and the auto park. All very good things. If you haven't seen auto park yet, I mean, I've already demonstrated that I don't need it. All right. But, you know, it's pretty cool. And I'd like to have it anyway. All right. We'll go ahead and just tag up in the gas station there. Should I repair this car? I'm just going to wreck it again anyway. Yeah, we'll get it repaired. It's fine. All right. Let's pop in right in here. How much is it? $463. I think I've probably spent, what? Like, this car probably cost me a total of $8,000 by now. I don't know how many times. I've had a full cycle of repair 3 times already on the car, so I guess that's like an extra $3,000 plus the gas. So, and then $2,500. So not quite that much. I guess it's a little bit like less than $6,000 what the car's cost me so far. But if you compare that $6,000 to the price of the Subway, well, that's many rides in the Subway. Okay, that's 2,000 Subway trips. I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten 2,000 Subway trips. I'm not sure anyone playing for any length of time has gotten that many Subway trips. I want to get more books, don't I? Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and pull. I'm just gonna pull it forward because this doesn't need to back it anyway. Just come on in there. All right, we're loading it with ourselves manually anyway. And you know what? I don't need this hand truck either, so let's just drop this off. Get the big one. And let's go get some more books. We're looking for motivational books now and technical manuals, which I think I'm going to swap it and put the limited edition with the technical manuals. All right, so motivational books. We'll get 2 of those. Technical manuals, 2 of those. Now I have to go buy chicken kebab skewers as well. and because we're taking books out of the warehouse, right? The automatic purchasing that's going to happen from the purchasing agent is going up because their purpose is to refill the warehouse. So they're trying to hit the quota for the warehouse, and I keep pulling things out of the warehouse. So now they're going to order more. $20,000 coming from here, 87 from here. That's 107,000 just from this. And then on top of that, Cool Cuts is going to have a 34,000 delivery there. So we need like $140,000 now. We need a lot of money in there. So it's like, don't spend anymore is basically what I'm saying. No more spending. Take a day off from the spending. And there's also 44,000 going in here. I don't think I need this though. I don't think I need this one. Oh, it's not queued. Okay. Its total cost would be this, but it's not ordered. So, okay. Good. Okay, so we're going to take the I brought some books over here, right? More limited edition, but I'm going to actually take the limited edition out of here, I think. Yeah, I think so. So let's pull the limited edition off of that. No, not that. Let's pull the limited edition off that shelf and pull it off of this shelf. There we go. Bring the limited edition books over to the other bookstore, which will be this one over here. And this will be our limited edition books. Will be in the smaller store. Okay. And then, well, now in this store, we're going to bring the, whoops. We're going to bring the motivational books in with the novels. And I have the extra picture book thing here too. So I want to take motivational books and put them here. There we go. And then I want to manage storage. We're going to put you there. And then the picture books are coming with me to the other place. They're coming around over to this one. This is a little more complicated. I probably just only have just 2 bookstores. Maybe I'll just have 2 bookstores. And we'll get rid of the one that's over here. You know, the smaller one. We leave a little more space in the other 2. It's probably what I should do and just have 3 types of books in each one. Right. I think that's right. I think we're going to do that. I'm making an executive decision. We're going to do this. So there's no storage on any of these, and we're going to pull this book off of there. Whoops, it went to the, hang on, just put it back. Picture book. No. Remove content. Park. Picture book. Remove content. Oh, for Christ's sake. I don't know what I'm doing here. They're both undefined. Yeah. Okay. So there's got to be something. No. They're all in the cart now? I guess so. I guess they're all in the cart now. All right. Put this down. That's what I'm trying to do, is pack these things up. Grab it. Pack these things up. Put it down on the back. Yeah. There we go. Grab it, place the box, grab it, place the box. Okay, we're gonna get the stuff out of this store and move it all over to the other ones. It's having this many stores, just, it doesn't make any sense anymore. I don't need 3. 2 is fine. We'll have all the books. We'll have 3 types of books over here and 3 types of books over there, and then that plus gift shop stuff. That'll be fine. And then that has the added benefit of not completely pissing off Ingrid, because she'll say, hey, you got 2 businesses instead of 3, so she won't care as much. So that's how we'll do that. So we got different kinds of books in each store, and then all we'll do is we'll go to this business right here, and we are going to terminate our contract, which is going to give us our deposit back. So we're up to $109,000. We'll just have these 2. And I don't know exactly what their name is yet. I'm still looking for names. Feel free to do that. I'm thinking, you know, if you do like a page 1, page 2 kind of thing, or maybe it's the front cover. Ooh, the front cover and the back cover. You know, maybe the front cover, back cover, sort of. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how the terminologies with books goes. I don't know the lingo, man. Yeah. So technical manuals. This is novels. This is motivational books. I think we'll do technical manuals over here. Yeah, over here. And then the kids' books will be over in the other thing, maybe. I don't know. What's this one? Limited edition books. I'll sort it out. It's fine. It doesn't matter what it is today. All right. It'll be sorted out in a future video. No problem. Okay. Yeah. And then you are just going to be, these are the shelves. So small bookshelf goes there. Storage shelf goes there. And then come back over. And our bookshelf goes there. And our storage shelf goes there. All right. I've merged everything into 2 different stores instead of 3. It's less security I have to deal with, less staff I have to deal with. All good things. All right. No problem. No problem. Oh, I still have some stuff in the trunk, don't I? Of course I do. I still have the technical manuals in here. All right, we made 34,500 yesterday, and that brings our bank account to a total of 171. So we have enough for the deliveries. I think it is 6:43. Let's just actually go ahead and get that done with, because I want to get on with my day here. So let's go like this. There we go. And then we're just going to eat some fresh food. There is a spare fresh food here on the floor, so I'm just going to add that to... there's still one left. Okay, one spare food left there. We still have 50 in the fridge. Okay, so here we go. Bang! $142,871 out of our account. Everything is restored. Everything is in stock. All is right in the world, as we have now 28,000 in the bank. Big expenses happening here in Big Ambitions. Okay, so from now, everything's kind of reset, right? We have everything sorted out now. And our warehouses are all stocked up with what we wanted. Thousands of things in stock now. By the end of today, our driver should be able to drive that truck. And then we won't have to deal with restocking things anymore manually. I left my car at Industry City because I was hoping to buy a replacement vehicle today. But I would like a replacement vehicle that's just a little bit better than that Sprinter van. I don't want that van. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep here in the park because it's good for my mental health somehow. There we go. And there's already almost out of kebab. Well, that's because the deliveries that we just had went to the warehouse, not to the businesses. So when the driver is done, we can put the driver in place. Then our logistics manager can take over and make sure that our stores are stocked every day. But that can't happen until the driver is ready. So driver will be ready at around 5 p.m., I think. So why don't we just kind of do... Yeah, this is good enough. Driver will be ready at 5 p.m. There we are. And he should be able to get assigned now to that spot. So we're going to come over to employees. He is now at 79%. That's got to be enough. It's got to be enough. Be enough. Yeah, it's enough. Okay, so he's in that truck now, which is fantastic. So now we need to go back over to our logistics managers, add a plan for Vincent, who's had nothing to do this entire time. And we want him to manage Warehouse 1, and we have up to 6 destinations with him. So first destination, of course, being Sunset Grill. That's what we're going to want to do there. And then we want to manage the stock that is inside this store. So right now, the chicken kebab skewer says it's going to run out in 13 days. I don't think any of these numbers are accurate until I start actually having the store stocked. So what we want to do is govern how much we want in stock for this item every day. So I'm thinking, I don't exactly know how many per day we're selling on this product right now, but I'm going to guess and just say that if I have 400 in stock every day, we'll have enough to sort that out. 400 for this one too. For hot dogs, let's go 500. For burgers, we'll go 500. And then paper bags, let's make sure there's at least, we're not going to use this much every day. So let's just make sure there's, you know what, let's go 500 for that. It's fine. And then for now, that's it. So every day they'll make sure that this is in stock in the store. That pulls it out of the warehouse. Purchasing agent then replenishes the warehouse, but they do that once per week. The logistics managers are going to manage this every day. But if the warehouse runs out, it's not until the Monday of the following week that it gets replenished. Okay, so that's where we have to start figuring out how much we're selling and making sure we're in stock. And what you generally want to do is you want to have a lot of warehouse capacity so that you can have a lot in stock for your warehouse, because then you become more resilient and or just flat out immune to events that can put things on back order, for example. So many of the AI right now are trying to get into clothing that they're just sucking the entire supply down to the point where everything's in back order. So if I was trying to do clothing right now, it would suck because everybody's trying to do clothing right now. And some people will survive and some people won't, and then they'll close their business and move on to a better thing, right? And that's just kind of how that works. But right now, clothing is just getting hammered. Okay, and fast food was closing. Everybody kind of spawned with fast food, thankfully. So like they're all like hot dogs were a shortage for a little bit, and now they're fine. And that's the kind of things that happen. So now the chicken kebab skewers are just completely out. today. But that won't be the case, because if I go like this, for example, my logistics manager will now make sure that that stuff is in stock in that store. And so when they do that, I won't have a shortage anymore. That all happens all by itself now. It's very nice. Okay, David Bird wants gold health insurance. Okay, I mean, we can look at things like that. You know, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm paying the driver $44 an hour, and he's not actually under the. He's not being taken care of by our HR guy. So HR managers, he's now 86% skill because they're training each other, and he can handle 40 employees now, which is nice. So we'll get the driver to be managed by Andrew as well. Okay, let's eat the food and put this in the fridge. There we go. All right, so today what I wanted to do is 48,000. I was kind of hoping I'd have a better day than 22, but that's just how that happened. Mondays must be slow. I wanted to go buy another car, but I don't have enough for my none of it. So maybe we'll buy a pickup truck. You know, it'd be nice to have a pickup truck moving things around. Could be good. I wanted that truck originally anyway. It doesn't have auto park, but it has more storage capacity, which is what I need as a person who's trying to grow multiple businesses around here. So tell you what, why don't we go to city cars? See if I can remember where it is. It's right here. Gotcha. So we'll go there. We'll go to city cars and see what they got. If I just wait one more day, I can afford my none of it. So I'm kind of just on the fence about just waiting the day and just doing it, because then I can have the car I want. But I mean, having both is cool. Pickup trucks are cool, all right, depending on whether you're an American like I am or not. I mean, big old pickup trucks. I don't generally like the size of pickup trucks we have. I think they're too big. There's just no reason for them to be as massive as they are. But things are starting to get smaller. They're starting to get a little more sensible with some of the, I guess, companies that are making vehicles that are not legacy auto, if that makes sense. I understand why they're made that big, because, you know, the big engines needed, you know, for power and towing and things like that. So you might as well have the bigger car. But with the electrification of the world, I mean, you don't need the big engine anymore. Yeah, you don't need it. So this is the Vord V150. The stats on this, it is 20 cargo capacity instead of 8. And then it has a max speed of 80, so it's definitely faster than the little Honda Mimic that I've been driving. And get it all in Ford blue. Yeah, it could. 44,000 bucks. Let's buy a truck. We'll get the none of it too, but let's just buy a truck and we can get ourselves. And that's going to count as a business expense as well. I had questions about taxes. So you're taxed on your profits, right? Just like any business is, it's taxed on your profits. So you can write off expenses. The IRS did not call me on day 60. You noticed that we were like, hey, we're going to pay our taxes. Well, they did not call me on day 60. And that's because I don't owe anything. Because all my expenses are invested back into the business. So I don't owe anything. Oh my gosh, this is so much faster. I love it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So much better. Okay, so what we're going to want to do, we need to hire another purchasing agent, but we'll have the headhunter look for them. So why don't we go ahead and have the headhunter actually do something, eh? So I want you to find another purchasing agent, please. Ah, gosh, they're so expensive, aren't they? We'll go, you know, again, really small, and then train them up organically is fine. Now, because of his skill, we can do things like, you know, exempting certain things. So maybe I want to make sure that they don't have any benefit demands, right? Well, I need 70 RP for that. You get 1 RP for every percentage that you have for skill level. So we only have 63, right? 63 RP. So I can't do this, but I could do this. And I really don't care about these two. So for this time, I'm just going to find purchasing agents that are, you know, pretty low, and that's fine. And we're going to see about maybe getting, I don't know, find me 5 candidates. That's fine. 5 people is okay. And then we're going to probably want to expand at that point. We're going to want to expand our HQ. Now, I'm going to drive. You're going to notice this too. Like with my Honda Mimic, I kind of drove pretty reckless, right? My driving habits change with the expense of the vehicle that I'm driving. Okay. The more valuable the car is that I'm driving, the more careful I will be driving. Yes, I'm still running red lights and driving on the wrong side of the road, but I'm going into intersections much more carefully now because I don't want to get wrecked. So I'm on my way now to Michael Scott's office supplies. A much faster vehicle. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, the speed is... I needed the speed. I had a need for it, and now it's here. All right. The none of it's just as fast as this, too. It's just... The only difference between this and the none of it is that the none of it has 4 additional cargo capacity than the truck, which is odd, but okay. And it also has auto park, which is very useful, but I've already demonstrated I don't need auto park. So now I can buy whatever I want here. I think I can afford one more desk, which is what I'm hoping for here. So I'm going to grab one more desk, one more computer, one more chair, and I'm not sure what else I'll need in my office space, but we're going to have to upgrade. At some point here, we're going to have to upgrade our office to a bigger one, a bigger HQ. We're going to start expanding our business a lot faster now. Everything's going to start ramping up much quicker. So I'm kind of anticipating that need. Why don't I go ahead? Can I afford? No, I've only got 4,900 left. I can't afford another one. So we'll just get this in place for now for the purchasing agent that I'm trying to find. And then we're going to get a contract with the... just put it in there. It's fine. We're going to get a... Oh, look at that. You can actually see it in the back. Oh, that's cool. I don't think you could do that before, right? Could you always see this in the back before when you loaded it in? I don't think that was a thing before. I guess I don't honestly have a lot of experience with the pickup truck. I usually skip it and go right to the none of it. So maybe it's always been this way and I just never noticed, but that's pretty cool. I like that. All right. And I love the speed. Oh, God. I got to be careful with that, though. That's why I go very carefully into the intersections. That is really tight for parallel parking. Good news, though, is if I just sit here for another 3 seconds, then I can get out and not have to pay for parking anyway. There we go. Okay, so let's just go like this. Grab my hand truck. And we're going to bring this in. It's pretty tight in here, but I think I can fit you here. And it will be okay. Purchasing agent. There we go. So that's where the purchasing agent will ultimately work once they are hired. And then we can get the contract with, is it Seaside? Is it Seaside? I forgot what it was already. Is it Seaside Internationals? Are you the one? You are the one. This is frozen food, bananas, all these types of things, right? We're going to open up a grocery store and it'll make this worth it. But right now it's hair care products that I want to get just kind of brought into our warehouse and have it good to go. Now, if you're curious, maybe you don't have the $98,000 to spend on a big truck, but you have enough to spend on this. You could do that. You could back this in and assign this truck to the warehouse. And what you get from that, again, I'm mostly talking to new players, right? What you get from that is if you go to your warehouse, I guess manage drivers. So the freight truck allows for a maximum of 8 locations to deliver to, right? So the different vehicles restrict you on the number of locations and connections you can have. So from your logistics manager, we can deliver up to 6 destinations. That's because of the logistics manager's skill. When the logistics manager gains more skill, they will support more destinations. I think the limit was 8. If they changed it, and my memory on the very specific details and stuff is off because I haven't played this game in over a year. But, you know, the point is the bigger vehicles, the better driver, sure, but the better drivers just needed to drive the better vehicles. But the bigger the vehicle, the more destinations it can support. And that goes along with the skill level of the logistics manager. So I suspect once this goes over 70%, maybe 80%, I don't know where the percentages are, but I suspect that once this person levels up a little bit more, we'll see this change to 8. And I'll be able to support more locations because I have a maxed out truck there. If I would have put this truck in, it probably would have been limited to like, you know, maybe 4 locations, you know? And so you can do 4 locations with a smaller vehicle. Is essentially the idea is you can load less cargo in it. Therefore you can make less deliveries in a day. You just don't have the time to constantly come back and reload. like you would if you had to load once and then major rounds, right? That's the idea behind that. But you can do logistics without affording a gigantic truck. I just wanted to skip to the part where I had the big truck and then expand into the truck. And that's kind of where I was going. And then later on, when I have, you know, maybe my 9th business or my 10th business, I can put this truck into the warehouse temporarily until I buy the big rig. Or at that point, hopefully I'll have enough money stored up to where I can just buy the big rig and it'll be no big deal. Yeah. Okay, what was I doing? What was I doing? I was going to open up these bookstores. Yes, that's what I was going to do by the end of this video. Indeed, I was. I'm going to need things from AJ's to make that happen, and probably from the store to the appliance store. So why don't we go to with $2,000 though? All right, I don't have $2,000. I'm going to change my mind. We're going to whip a Yui. All right. And we're going to go back to the apartment. We're just going to sleep because I don't have the money to do what I wanted to do right now. So don't you dare switch lanes. I knew that was coming. Shit. Don't you dare. I knew that was coming because like they always do that because they want to turn right there. And I was going up on his right side, and I have enough experience driving now where I should have known that was a terrible maneuver, but since I had the extra speed, so it worked out. But I was like, he's gonna merge. I know it, and he did. And I got past him though. Okay, right here. There we go. And we'll just sleep it off, you know. And maybe I'll do a workout or something today, and then I'll have enough money tomorrow to make that happen. In the meantime, candidates. I am getting purchasing agent candidates from the headhunter, so I'll pick one of these guys. And we'll get them in their chair tomorrow. There's no reason to pay for them today. We'll do it tomorrow. And we want to start early tomorrow. I think the store is open at 8 though, so not too early. So maybe we'll go like here. And by the time we get over to the purchasing aid, well, actually, hang on. Now, the Seaside, you don't open until when? You're not open until today's when? Okay, so 8 a.m. So you're opening at 8. So I'll probably go there first, set up that purchase agreement, get that into the system for later. Then I'll swing over, I think, to here and pick up some hair care products because I'm probably going to need a little bit. I don't know. I guess we'll look at the business manager and find out, right? What's our inventory like right now? Pretty good. Pretty good. I think we will run out by the end of the week, but it's pretty good. Prices are still good. Nobody's competing with my prices, I guess. So nice. Okay. Yeah, let's watch some television, I guess. A little TV watching, do a little workout, get ourselves happy. Back to the television. Yeah, watch a movie. Don't watch the news. That'll just depress you. Don't do that. All right, how about 7:30 a.m.? We'll start our day at 7:30 a.m. We should have enough money to do all the things we want to do now to get the 2 bookstores up and running with that. So let's go ahead and eat some food. And yeah, away we go. So we'll run down here, take our wonderful truck, bring it over to where we need it to be. And then of course we'll hire our purchasing agent too on the way over there. Well, maybe not on the way, but we'll hire them regardless. Okay, zoom down this way. Hello. Here we go. I mean, I could just like have you guys see every single second, but this is still a pristine truck, you know? And yeah, I'm gonna wait for traffic, you bet. I've noticed though that traffic tends to spawn more populated on the side of the road that you are on, or the direction you're going. For example, like, and I might be wrong here, because now it'll probably do this, but you'll see how many cars there are over there compared to how many cars there are over here, right? I'm noticing this constantly while driving. It's just there's going to be a lot more cars spawning in that direction because you're headed that direction. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just this coincidence, but I feel like that's happening pretty consistently. Maybe it's in the algorithm. Or Seaside Internationals. Okay. All right, let's put this right here, and we will, like a boss, back into our spots because that's what you're supposed to do. Who pulls straight into spots? Nobody does that. A lot of people do it. I don't understand it. I consistently back into parking spaces. You know, like maybe it's just because I have so much experience driving and parking cars, like, you know, parking cars as a job or whatever. But like, it's just easier to center yourself and back into a space. And then when you're pulling out into cross traffic, you know, you want to be able to see as soon as possible. And that's where the front, you know, that's forward. So I just find it's way safer and also easier to me just back in. You know, having your swivel point behind you allows you to really, you know, pivot and turn sharper. All right, let's make sure we talk to this person. Oh, well, we do business if you have a purchasing agent. Well, I don't have one because I didn't look. Okay. Purchasing agent right here. So we've got a 32. You know what? We'll take this 32. You are hired at 32. Okay. You're in, and then we'll come back over and talk to this guy again. Oh, did you? Hang on. I didn't get you on the schedule. That is still required. Put them in the desk. Now I can talk to you. Dirk Reed. Good. All right. Now we have this. Now this is going to allow us to get hair care products added into our warehouse consistently. I'm also going to have sodas imported by somebody else. We'll go fresh food. I would just put all these things in there because we're going to get a grocery store and stuff pretty soon. This is how we bring in flowers, which I plan to have in our bookstores anyway. Here we go. Bananas and paper bags. Everything just goes to warehouse 1. It's fine. I have a big warehouse, so it's fine. We want to keep, let's say 6,000 hair care products in our warehouse. Right? That's the quantity we want to keep is 6,000. So we're going to have almost 70 at the current pricing anyway. We're going to have almost $78,000 worth of inventory from this importer alone brought in on day 85. So as long as we have that much in our account, which I suspect we will have no problem doing, then we'll be good to go there. In the meantime, they still have how much in stock? 1520. So they used about 120 yesterday. No, so far this morning. That's not possible. They're not. Are they open? Not open right now. They open at 10. I feel like I missed something with the stock numbers there. No, either way. Or maybe what it is just more people go this direction than that direction. I do notice that, like, you know, again, there's more cars over here now. And then if I switch over here, is there still more cars over here? Do you see what I mean? Maybe it's just me, but like, I feel like the traffic spawns. Maybe not. I'm just saying. Maybe not. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff that I'm hauling in. It's raining. And I'm stuck. And I'm stuck. Here we go. I got a bunch of stuff that I bought from AJ's. I'm going to pop this in the truck. There we go. I don't think I need anything else. Let me just take a quick look. We got 4 rounded shelves, 2 cash registers, 2 stacks of shopping baskets, 4 product panels. I think maybe some additional counters. I don't have the counters, I don't think, so I need a few more things. And this is where the truck's going to come in handy because I can just get everything now. I don't have to come back. So is there counters here? Cabinet with doors. Here we go. Cabinet with doors. I can't click that. All right, so the cabinets, maybe I have to buy that at the other one because they're not letting me buy those here. Also, I need 4 more chairs. Some of you guys have pointed out I don't have 4 chairs on that table that's at the restaurant, so I'll get 4 more chairs too. I guess I can't buy the cabinets here. That seems weird. It's right here, isn't it? Yeah, okay. 1 there, 2, 3. I think that'll be it. Just 3 is okay here. Is there anything else I want? Probably a cleaning station will be necessary, and from there we're good. So I'll buy these things and get those in the truck. I think that's probably all I can haul in the truck. I might actually fill the truck up. Nope, we're good. Exactly what I need right here. Yeah. So there we go. We got 20 things in the truck. All right. There's what the truck's for. All right. So now we want to go to our stuff, which is just down the road. So we'll whip out and carefully cross this intersection. And I'm going to park right there. None of it could have done it automatically with no time wasted. But it's okay. I got this. It's a big space. It's all right. All right, so we're going to get out. Just grab one thing, I guess, for now. Cleaning station's fine. Bring it over here. Let's go ahead and place this in here somewhere. It doesn't really matter. We'll put it right there. All right, so in here, we've got some books in stock already, but we need the counters and stuff. So I'm going to bring one counter. Let's see, one counter or cabinet with drawers, sorry. One cash register, one stack of shopping baskets, 2 product panels. Product panels will be for the umbrellas, I think. We're going to sell some umbrellas in here. Shopping baskets will go at the door. Cash register goes on the counter, and then the other cabinet will be here too, just because for the lulls. Oh, and it's the wrong color. But you know what? That's okay, because we're going to customize the colors and brands of everything anyway, so it's fine. And then we got one more product panel and then 2 rounded shelves. A partridge and a pear tree. Yeah, so rounded shelves will go here and here. And then the product panel, again, an extra product panel can go there. Okay, so this is basically the store layout. It's very simple. This is basically everything that will be. We have the different kinds of books that will be right here. We'll have 3 different kinds of books. We'll have probably flowers and we'll have like cheap flowers maybe. Or expensive, because it depends on what the demands are like. And then we'll have cheap gifts as well. And then we'll be selling umbrellas. If this is enough for the umbrellas, probably not. But if it is, then great. If it's not, then both of them will be used. It's really all about what this says in terms of, you know, the maximum customer count. We don't need much, because this is only 15 capacity. So I'm hoping that I can just put cheap gifts here, umbrellas here, and then that will leave room for expensive gifts and then cheap flowers. And if I want to do expensive flowers, there's a little bit of room in here. I could wiggle a little bit of room in here for that, but maybe right here. And move the product panels to be... actually, if we put the product panel like right next to the counter like this, right? It's only meant for extra space for the workforce, right? This is space for the help. So I guess we could do that. Maybe like on the sides. Something like that. That'd be cool. That's not bad. Of course, we need security in here as well. So I didn't buy any security stuff, and I got a little bit of money. So why don't we go get security stuff? We got time for that. Real quick, though, we got to manage everything else. The cash register can go in here, and I'll just place the box in here for now. Let's grab this, because I didn't bring it with me. Bring it back out. Come on. And we want to grab rounded shelves, shopping baskets, drawers, and the product panels, all the things. So cabinet there, rounded shelf there, rounded shelf there. There we go. Shopping baskets. And boom, boom. All right, everything except the chairs, because those are going someplace else. So product panels, again, go back over here. And the cabinet with drawers here. Apparently, I did not get a second. Oh, I did. Just right here. Dumbass. Okay, put right there. All right, that's it for the stores as far as where they need to be and then the equipment we need. We just need the stock in here now. We just need things brought to the shelves. Probably need additional shelves as well, since we're going to have a variety of different products we want to keep in stock. And then I just need security stuff at this point. I don't think I can get there in time for the security stuff. I don't think I can get there in time. If there's a way to do it, the truck can do it, but I'm risking the truck to do that, and I'm not wanting to go super fast, but I find it's easier to get around places to go the wrong way on the street sometimes, because you can pretty much count on people going the same direction as you as like merging into you, but that never happens over here. So, or just run right down the middle like this, and then you pretty much don't hit anyone, even though it kind of sounded like I did right there. Yeah. So there's tricks to it, but I don't think I can get there in time. They close at 8, or honestly, they're probably already closed, and I'm just racing for no reason. No, they close at 9. I can get there. Cool. Closing at 9. I can get security stuff today then. Cool. I've got 5 things in my truck, but that's one of them's the hand cart, isn't it? Yeah. You can just tag up for fuel. Why not? All right, I'll pull this in right here. That's good enough. Yeah, it's a legal parking spot. There we go. Manage the storage. Hand truck. That's fine. Whatever. Probably actually don't want this hand truck. I probably want the bigger one. Here we go. $14,000. So I know I'm going to want at least an extra shelf in both of those stores. We're going to need security cameras. At least one, because the other one already has... The other location already has one in the ceiling, right? I already put it there. We'll grab 4 of these security panels. And I think that's kind of all we're going to need. I don't need a security guard. So I'm probably good. Am I going to want to sell anything anything new? Oh, well, we need speakers for both stores, I guess. My flatbed's now full. I think I need speakers for both stores. So why don't we buy these things real quick? Put them out in the truck. Nope, don't do that. Like this. Go right back in before they close. Ah, no, not that. Didn't. Okay, we're good. And this is the last time we can go in the store, though. So, bathrooms. Did we get bathroom stuff for them? I don't think so. This is it's too expensive, though. Bathroom stuff is too expensive. We want at least one speaker while we're here. And no reason for coat check stuff. No reason for turnstile arms. None of the gym stuff. I'm not sure we got all of the bathroom stall stuff that we needed to get for the place. I don't think so. Why don't we grab an extra cleaning station and I guess I'll take... I don't have a lot of money, so if I grab the sink and then I grab one of these, that's all I can afford. Can't grab anything else. I guess maybe the soap dispenser. I can do a soap dispenser and a hand dryer. Yeah, that maxes out my money, so... It's not that I need those things. I just, you know, it's a good thing to have, I guess. I think it is. All right. Let's spend. And we'll put this stuff in the truck and call it a day on that. All right, that's the day for shopping. Shopping day is over. So now it's just delivering everything we need to deliver. So I bet crossing the bridge is a lot better experience in this thing, given the speed. Let's find out. I'm going to go over and put these chairs in there, even though it's of no consequence. Let's see how fast I can do the bridge now. Oh boy. I mean, you really got to pay attention now, though. That's the thing, because before I was moving pretty much the same speed as everyone, a little bit faster. So, you know, if I happen to look down at my phone or something while I'm driving, I could look up every once in a while and just like, oh yeah, he's coming, and I would avoid it. But now I feel like I'm going to rear end somebody if I'm not paying attention. It's all right. I'm going to have more money soon. I'll be able to buy something else, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm coming up on them quick now. But it also means I get to pass them quickly, which means I can get back over in the other lane quickly. So I guess that's cool. I still think this... Yep, he's gonna come over. Yep. I still think this bridge should have 2 lanes going in each direction. That's passable. Like, you can go between those 2 lanes. But it's all good. Still experimental branch, by the way. You can always see what build I'm on by looking down here. But I will let you know when I'm recording on the public branch, and you guys will probably know. Remember, I record ahead of time, so if they bring any changes to the public branch or whatever, then you know, that's not something that I'm going to have right away. It might be a couple of days, but $24,000, not bad. All right, still perfect. Still my perfect, pristine, scratchless vehicle. I don't know what this guy's going to do. Making me nervous. All right, take those chairs, put them in here. I should have enough time for this. 12:30. Although I need to have my hand cart for that. Where is it? Regular chair. I need to have the hand cart so I can get them all in here. But we'll place this chair right there on that table there. Hand cart, please. Come here. Still pretty dirty in here. Am I gonna need another cleaner? Probably. I mean, it is a fast food restaurant, and there's a lot of people that come in and out of here now. So I bet my 4 hours a day cleaner is probably not good enough at this anymore. Although they have been training. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, success. Almost got the parking ticket. Woohoo. I don't think I could wait even a single millisecond longer. I would have got that. In case you're confused, the parking ticket happens at the turn of the hour. So right when the clock changes, if you're not in your vehicle, and you are illegally parked, you get a ticket. And yeah, we're good. I got there in time. All right, so now I got to go back across the bridge and deliver this stuff. This is where I left my car over here. This is where my apartment is. I think I'll probably just do it after a sleep. I can park here for free, right? Yeah, my car is up there. My other vehicle is up there. I'll just leave this stuff in the back of my truck, you know, to get wet in the rain. No big deal. It won't matter, right? They're not going to care. It's not fragile or anything, right? There we go. And then we'll get some fresh food. I'm going to get some clothes at some point here, too. Some new clothes. Oh, I want to do this, too. Uniform lockers. I need to grab these. 2 uniform lockers, 1 for each store, so that we can, you know, give them... Well, yeah, give them uniforms, right? You got to be able to do that. Okay. And of course I can just add it to my cargo because I got a much more cargo space now. Beautiful. Yep, this way right here. And this will take me where I need to go. Back across the bridge. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Hang on. I'll get out of your way. I was, you know, these 2-lane roads and trying to pass them into intersections. Always a risk. Somebody's turning right. All right, here we go. Let's pull this right in here. I'll just pull over here. It's fine. Nobody in front of me. It's good. All right, so get it right. All right, there we go. Legally parked. And we can start grabbing some stuff. So I'll just grab a speaker so we can have that be super loud. Ready, go. And it's on the floor. Test me. Sure. Yeah, rock stores. Sure. But just like lower volume. Okay. That's what I'm mostly going for here. Okay. Grab the hand cart. And so now mainly what I want to do here is make sure that the security equipment is all installed and make sure they're ready to go. So we're going to want to have 2 security panels, 1 storage shelf, 1 uniform locker. Let's do that here. And then security panel will just be here. And yeah, I don't even have this marked as a bookstore yet. So I think I could probably put this closer to it's a small door, right? Yeah, it's a single door like this. So it should probably be a little closer, right? Yeah, like that. Sure. I guess so. Then this can be right next to like that. That's fine. Uniform locker will go over here. I can put that, how about right next to this? That's fine. And then the storage shelf, we need extra storage shelves. Okay. And then over here, let's grab... did we get... Cleaning station. Did we get the bathrooms done in this place? No. Okay, so I need the bathroom stuff done, yeah. So cleaning station, I'll just pop that right over here. Like the other place was. And then I only have enough for 1 bathroom. So I did... Stall, soap dispenser, sink, hand dryer. Yep. And then everything else in the truck goes in the other store. Soap dispenser. I'm going to do that first. That's my choice. Okay. Bathroom stall. Let's go all the way in the corner. Sink. Put that, I guess, right over here next to the door. Sure. That's where the dispenser is after all. And then hand dryer. Put that on the other opposite wall. Yeah, over here. Put it right there. All right, so that is essentially the layout that we'll have for the stores. And we're going to, you know, there's still a few things to add. That's basically the layout of these bookstores. So I will mimic this in the other store, sort out which products go where, do all of that fancy stuff. And then your guys' homework is leaving me names for these bookstores. Get as creative as you want. You can have them be totally separate if you'd like to, you know, but... You know, if they have a cohesive name that kind of works together because they're kind of intended to be that way, then let me know. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.